Alright, this has got to end, and this is why I'm still single. Like, yeah, you could say I'm overweight and I ain't well hung and I ain't too pretty to look at, but this is why I'm not in the field shopping for the ladies. In terms of like relationships and marriage, and no. Here's why, kids. Here's why Whitey is staying. I'm gonna die a single, lonely old man. This comes from Yahoo Entertainment. Dr. Dre ordered to pay ex-wife Nicole Young $3.5 million a year in spousal support. All right, now let's think about that with this part of the brain. It's his ex-wife, and he has to pay spousal support to someone who isn't his spouse. This was written by Taryn Ryder, Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. This is disgusting. Nicole Young will be receiving a substantial amount of money from Dr. Dre amid their divorce. A judge ordered the music mogul to pay Young $293,306 per month in a spousal support, according to reports. That's more than $3.5 million a year. While it's a good chunk of change for most people, the sum is much less than she requested. In September 2020, Dr. Dre's now ex-wife asked for $2,000 per month. For what? You aren't married to the guy anymore. You don't get anything. The relationship's over. Goodbye. Go get a real job. The rapper will also cover the expenses of their Malibu and Pacific Palisades home and will pay for Young's health insurance. Why? So if you share homes, you share the expense. So you want a divorce, he gets the Malibu, you get the Pacific Palisades, but I don't know what this lady does for a living, but she ain't Dr. fucking Dre. So she's not making what he's probably paying all of it anyway. So why does she get any of it? They had sex a few times, pumped out some kids, so she gets to just screw his life? Oh, this is disgusting. If she remarries or enter into a new domestic partnership, the agreement will end. That's fair. Or wait, no, it's not. It should end with the divorce. They're divorced. They're not in a relationship anymore. You cut all ties, lady, you go your way, he goes his way. If you want this shit, stay married to the guy and keep the blowjobs coming. If you want to go your own way, goodbye. You don't get this shit anymore because he's the one paying for it. The couple shares 2 adult children, son Truce, 24, and daughter, 20. So custody and child support are not an issue. Yeah, neither the houses or anything else. At least there's that. Young filed for divorce in June 2020 over 24 years of marriage, and the process has been anything but amicable. She accused the acclaimed producer of emotional and physical abuse, which he strongly denied. I'm accusing her of emotional abuse right now. This is emotional abuse right now. You're going to pay me millions of dollars and we're not even together? He should countersue her right fucking now for emotional abuse. Dr. Dre was declared legally single by a judge as his attorney, powerhouse Laura Wasser, and now on top of everything else, he's got to pay the lawyer. So I don't know the situation yet, but let's say she split on him, immediately he's got lawyer fees. Or she's going to get even more. He's got no choice. That's some bullshit. Don't get married. It ain't worth it. Laura Wasser filed a motion for bifurcation. I should look that up. She argued Young's false allegations of domestic violence demonstrate that their union is beyond repair. Here's the problem I have with... I used to be a liberal guy. Now I'm like beyond libertarian. I hate the government. I used to be like, the government should provide health care and help the poor. No, the government should stay out of everything. Because this is what it looks like when the government gets involved. 2 people aren't in a relationship anymore, and the judge can say, I'm going to fuck you as hard as I can. I'm going to fuck you harder than she ever did. And the judge is going to determine when the relationship is over. The judge is going to determine when the divorce is finalized. No, you fill out the paperwork, you're done. If I'm not in a relationship with you anymore, I make that decision. That's the end of the article, apparently. But when the relationship's over, I don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. I make that call. We're done. It's over. That's my decision, not this judge guy. What the fuck? What is going on with this? What, she has a vagina? So she gets everything? Did she rap on any albums? Did she tour the planet promoting the brand? Did she bring up all these young musicians like Eminem and get them into prominence and you get a little piece of action? You had the foresight to see the talent that this kid had, so you got him out there and you made him famous. You got your piece, and she's sitting at home, what, washing a dish? I don't know. Maybe she's a lawyer. Maybe she's an accountant. Maybe she's a Nobel laureate. But she didn't make that money, did she? Or if she was the one making money, he'd be suing her. So clearly she's not bringing in the big money. He is. But because she's got a vagina, she can just say, I want a piece of that and get millions? Bullshit. And do you ever hear a guy getting millions of dollars from a female? Never. It's a one-way street from hell, and it's got to fucking stop. So I ain't getting married. I'm gonna say stay single, and you can fucking burn my ashes with a Zippo and bury me in a fucking coffee can. Because the moment you get married, you're basically saying, how hard do you want to fuck me? And the government and society as a whole is going to be backing 100%. Go ahead and destroy this guy. He did all the work. You sat around putzing around the house. He didn't do shit. Again, maybe she did. Maybe she's got a career. Maybe she's a talented lady. Maybe a lot of women are talented people. But the only reason you're suing that guy is because you want his money. Ergo, he's got the money, means he was out earning. He's not suing you because you ain't got shit, because you ain't shit. Ugh. Time and time again. I'm going to die poor, alone, and all that kind of stuff. And I know that's coming. But in my delusions, on my way to work every day, I dream about the millions. I'm sure we all do. And if that ever happens, I buy that lottery ticket that I don't buy, but somehow I do, and I make millions, or the YouTube thing takes off, I write a screenplay, I sell a screenplay, I become a musician at the last minute, holy shit, money's raining down on top of me. The last thing I'm going to do is get married to anybody under any circumstances. Because from what I'm looking at, it's just a giant fucking scam so she can get his money without doing any of the work. That's all that is. That's not justice. That's not equality. That's called theft. That's robbery. She's robbing this guy of millions of dollars. So, no. And then on the news and shit to be like, why come so few Americans are getting married in the current year? You're looking at it. This is why. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'd rather run into a burning house soaked in gasoline than get married. And this is why. And then she's claiming psychological abuse. I guarantee she's been nagging that man up and down for 24 fucking years. Every day he's got to come home from something and be like, God, what is she going to be going on about today? And then she can get in his face and yell and kick and scream. There's not a thing he can do about it. I guarantee. She's talking about physical abuse. I guarantee she's put his hands on that man. But he's got the penis. She's got the vagina. He's wrong. She's right. Shit's old. This one-way street is one I ain't going down, kids. So that's it from me. Why White Guy Show. And to you as well. Cheers.